And welcome back to my Shadowban YouTube channel. It's been a while since I've made any new content. A lot of things have been happening, like the scorching of Chile after the government tried to push through a very tyrannical government, and most of the people rejected it, and they scorched them, kind of like Maui. All the ridiculous stuff with the football, Super Bowl, the signs and the symbols. All kinds of satanic mumbo-jumbo going on with that, and the new Virus X or Disease X or whatever crap they're calling it now. But we know the typical playbook. They're trying to get us all pushed out into cities so they can confine us and push us towards their confined world in these containment centers that they are trying to build in the world, but that's neither here nor there. I'm making this video today just to kind of go over my ideas for this channel. Now, just as a user of YouTube, it's been really annoying. I will post a comment or I will see a comment. I see a lot of people race baiting and things like that, and I will call out someone for race baiting on either side of the coin. And recently someone called me a Trumper. If you've ever watched any content I've ever done, I do not support the left or the right. I think that it is completely ridiculous. It is all a divide and conquer agenda. There is no left and there is no right. And why would I support the guy who pushed the hokey pokey dance onto the people? It's absolutely ridiculous. So I put up a little paragraph explaining that I definitely do not support a NWO puppet and warp speed Trump, and the comment would not show up. I tried multiple times. I can't even explain myself, defend myself against the narrative, and then I make these videos and it just does not get pushed out to anybody. It gets overshadowed by Ben Shapiro and all those other kinds of right-wing channels who sort of talk about these things, but from the wrong angle, because they are here to divide us. They're not here to actually explain the reason why these things are going on, like the incident that just happened at that parade or whatever, which is definitely done for a certain reason to take certain things away from people, but people won't even talk about how those things are false. You know what? They won't talk about them. They'll just talk about, how they're trying to take those things away. And they won't get into it in depth or for the real reasons. And, it's just the way it is on this platform. And I'm getting really tired of trying to use code words and beat around the bush and not get any views. It takes time to put out these videos, when you're trying to work and do other things in your life. And even as a user of this platform, I can't even leave a comment or defend myself or educate someone about, anything that's going on in the world. Even somebody who may or may not have an agenda, they just might not know. I can't even explain it to them. And it's becoming extremely off-putting. Now, I've tried Odysee, and it's just not a good place to grow your channel, to grow a channel. It's not the kind of place that I'm able to build an audience on. And I thought of the idea of making some kind of podcast. I tried it on this channel in the past. I don't think people have the attention span to listen to a long-form content. That's why I keep my videos normally under 10 minutes, because I assume that people aren't listening. And at this point in this video right now where I'm talking, if one person's listening, it's a blessing, because people aren't even going to listen past a minute. They don't care anymore. The attention span is just done, especially with Gen Z. They have the attention span of a mayfly. But anyway, going forward, I think what I'm going to do with this channel is I am going to only post monthly recap, meme kind of things, just going over everything that's going on. And I may look into finding a way to do live streaming if something happens, if I can bring up my computer screen and talk about what's going on in the moment as it's going on, so I don't have to edit or do any kind of stuff like that. Now, I'm older and I'm not technologically savvy, or whatever the word is, so I don't know a lot about those kind of things, and I'm going to try to work on it, but I think from here on out, that's what I'm going to do. I just think it'll be so much easier for me to to do it that way. But let me know what you think in the comments. Take care. Bye-bye.